Welcome to Hex Futures, another episode where we are going to dive into random chat websites. I am your host, Eco Builder, inside the Hex community, hex.com. Go acquire your tokens, stake those tokens, and earn interest on them. We often called it yield. Yeah, it's a good time. Come be a part of the Hex community. Right now, we are at 4.1 cents. And I have been with Hex for like 3.5 years. Hex has existed for 2.5 years because we had a community before we had a coin. Richard Hart is the founder of hex.com. And you can find all sorts of information and community links at hex.com/links. I am very happy that you are here with me. I know that a lot of people are not going to be tuned in for the actual broadcast, and instead they're going to follow up. My last video has maybe like 70 to 80 views on it, I believe. That's from last night. That was an hour and a half. And then the night before, I went for maybe like 3.5 hours. The night before, I got some negativity in my chat. Last night, I got some negativity in my chat. And the negativity spawns from somebody who's pissed off because 2 15-year-old Aussie girls reported them. And so they're upset in, I guess, whatever scenario they live in their life. But here we are, not being stupid. All right. Nothing. You can't get shit out of me. There's nothing here at my house. All I got is an arsenal for you. So don't come here. And don't come for my family either. And you crossed a line whenever you talked about my sister. So this isn't a threat, and your thing is borderline being a threat. So I want everybody in the Hex community to know that this shit is just going to continue to happen to people in the Hex community. And as we go into the world and shake up the world's finance and the world's structure, this shit is going to happen because our country has gotten to be a bunch of pussies. All right. So what's happening is real men are rising up, and everything is fucking practice for us. All right. Take control. I got some text coming in. All right. So we're going forward with Omegle, and then after that, CamSurf, and then after that, OME.tv. These three websites, they're listed in the description. So you'll have them there. These are the top 3 websites from the 9 that I went over last night. So last night's video was named 9 sites for Hex Super Spreader round 10. And this is 3 sites for Hex Super Spreader round 11. So let's jump into it. As we're doing this, I'm getting better at streaming. I'm getting better at talking to people. And also, I'm getting better at the tools that are at my fingertips. I would enjoy some of the Hexicans coming over and being a part of the stream. Hopefully, I navigate this pretty well, as in not have 2 windows of myself over myself. So Omegle.com, this is the logo. They have a stupid mask over what is supposed to look like a human and shoulders, right? Human head and shoulders. What I'm all about is the sites that don't make you have a sign up. so that we can just get on it in between things. And like, you've got your smartphone with you on a road, what is it, on an errand across town. Why not jump on this stuff? See if you can find somebody talking about hex. There's not much of an issue about nudity in the things that I'm proposing. You fish or dredge. So this one, Omegle, allows you to have some tag names, and I put across the board all sorts of stuff. And typically what shows up is a certain state or a certain country or college as a tag name. So I haven't figured out how to navigate away from those things. But all you do is come over here and click this video, and then click, and click, and boom, you're already in it, right? That's the first guy. He already said, no thanks, I don't want that. And it auto loads to the next person. I don't know what half these people are into, what they're on here for. That last one said US and Florida. This one says college.
What the fuck?
What's happening, man?
That's fire. Whatever chair you got, I want it. It looks like a throne.
Man, go to Facebook, and in the Austin area in the marketplace, you'll find these. Yeah, I'm over in Texas.
Oh, that's fire. Same.
Thanks, man. I like your background as well. You got the red, I got the red.
What you trying to make happen?
Man, I'm here telling people about a Bitcoin, but it's actually it's called hex.com. It's what I earn a lot of interest on. I've got a little symbol and a sign. Must have fell down off my chair. This is what I'm into and trying to tell people about.
Hey, yo, y'all niggas listen. He trying to put you on a Bitcoin, nigga. Trying to give you money, nigga.
You earn interest on top of what you already have.
Yeah.
Are you streaming me?
Yes.
Sweet, I'm streaming you.
Fire. How many people you got in Discord?
Oh, nobody. Oh, I don't do Discord.
Oh, you're just like streaming on Twitch or what?
You're on YouTube.
Oh. You be on Omegle on YouTube? Like, you really just be like, you trust that shit?
I don't trust it.
Out here beating their dick and shit.
Yeah, we just press, next.
I mean, so you're telling me your YouTube just be seeing dicks and shit?
I have once, but that's it. And then last night I actually came on to some naked girls.
Nice.
What's going on, man?
How you doing, dude?
Pretty good. What's happening? All right, so this is the kind of shit that happens where like people just want to talk about shit and then they don't want to get serious whatsoever.
Taking up pricks, taking the sword up, doing up Ritz 666.
He said 666. What's happening, man? What's happening? What's shaking? So I suppose like every 100 you could find some women. What's happening? You are one in 100.
Fuck.
Hey, y'all see a lot of good stuff tonight or bad stuff?
Nope.
No.
Fat bitch, I didn't want to talk to you anyway. You can see it in their eyes, or the pause, I gotta get this microphone to hide my face so that I look younger. Guy at the bar said I looked like I was 25. What's happening, fat boy Skippy?
My bank shut me down again, by the way. I'm making too much.
I get shot down with everything, dude.
Who?
I try to do this, I try to do that, I get shot down, everything.
Oh, damn. So she probably been hit with a raid fat like this before.
I don't know. Have you ever hooked up because of Omegle?
Well, at least, we help someone else out. Maybe, they come around someday. Up to them.
Yeah, it's like volleyball or something.
What a fat fucking stream, dude.
I don't even know if you're talking to me. I don't even know if he's talking to me. What's happening?
Yes.
What's happening? What's up? I'm a professional streamer.
اتكلم عربي يالا، اتكلم
Professional
عدل يالا،
streamer here.
اتكلم عدل يالا.
Okay, we're about to go to the next one called Cam Surf. So I would not recommend coming in here on Saturday night, besides
That's
there
nice
being
chair,
a lot
bro.
more people. Hey, man, how are you?
I'm good, buddy. That's a nice chair, bro. I feel
Thanks,
like
man.
that's a throne,
Yeah,
if you will.
yeah. I tell the females that I'm a king, and the guys can think whatever they want.
I am a king, bro. No, I feel that. I am the king of my castle, okay?
Yeah, me too. Yeah,
I am the lord of my castle, okay?
I am a servant. Yeah,
You're a servant.
servant of
not
the Lord. I operate
Servant of-
by the rules of this this domain, and I often win. What's happening?
The rules of my domain are made up by me because I'm the king.
I can't fly at the moment, but if I knew how, I would.
I mean, who can't fly? It's only, you know, like it's only, I don't know what I'm saying anymore.
All right.
I'm drunk and I apologize.
Hey, man, I'm on here talking about Bitcoin. Do you have any interest in learning about crypto?
You know, I'll say, so here's the thing, man. Like crypto is like one of those things. Like I feel like it is a thing of the past. Like everybody that made money off crypto has already made money off crypto.
I
Let's
see
be
what you're
real.
saying, but the chart continues to have its cycles, but it always goes up.
But it always goes back down too, you know, like
Right.
So, like,
So
I
if
feel
you
like
can,
if you're gonna do crypto, you gotta watch it very closely. But I feel like the majority of I'm talking about big money was made when crypto first took off and skyrocketed. People that have bitcoins now maybe might have a little bit of money, but people that are trying to get into other cryptocurrency, I feel like are really not going to make much money off of it.
so what I have to say to somebody with your perspective is that the market continues to mature. New projects continue to come out and do things better. So every time that we have a huge dip, there's a lot of rats fleeing the ship, but the mature products rise up out of it. And Bitcoin has been a solid product from the beginning, but some people have figured out better stores of value since then. But that's why Bitcoin is still around. And so the media will sit there and point at Bitcoin and say, oh, that's poo poo. But yet it never dies. It dips, but it never
No.
dies.
No. Bitcoin was great if you invested early when Bitcoin first came out, where it was pennies on a dollar. Now you have a lot of money, right? Like it substantially a different amount of money. What a Bitcoin goes now for like $30-something thousand or some odd number like that, right?
But there were so many, like right now it's 22 and dropping or something. There were so many ups and downs that every time it looked a little bit harsh, people sold it. Hardly anybody has kept their Bitcoin for 10 years, but they probably have kept their Bitcoin for 3 years.
I feel like it's the same thing with that GameStop shit that just happened though. Like a couple
heard
years
about
back,
that,
right?
yeah.
Everybody was investing in GameStop because the stock was going so high because people were investing so much money into it. The stock was going high when they were trying to sell out. The company itself was trying to plummet the stock, but people started buying into it, making the stock higher. I don't think that cryptocurrency is the thing of the future. I don't think that there's real money to be made anymore. I think I think it's the thing of the past, man. I'll be honest with you. I think it's the thing the ship has already sailed. So if you invested when nobody thought it was anything, when nobody thought it was worth the penny that you put into it, if you put that penny into it back 10 years ago, now you have your money. But current to date, I feel like if you invest in something like Bitcoin or Dogecoin or anything cryptocurrency, anything, I feel like you're investing money in something that's not going to gain you a profit.
So I challenge you to think about like when the internet first started. Did you have that same sort of feeling of like, oh, well, the .com boom came and then now no one can make money off of these .com scenarios because .com just rises back up and the connection of people is what actually mattered. the internet continued to go. So we continued to have this greater connection with people. Websites became easier to navigate and connect. So my argument is that we're about to have a currency that is not decided by a nation on the internet.
So I do feel like the internet is a different. I feel like you're taking it out of its perspective because the internet is something different. The internet is ultimate knowledge at nowadays at the tip of your fingers. Okay. So like the .com thing and all that is that now at the tip of your fingers. I think if you were to invest into something like that now, I think it would not in the long run pay out what you invested into it. You know what I mean? So I feel like it's the same thing. I feel like if you jumped on the bandwagon back when internet first started coming around and people first started getting internet in their homes, AOL dial-up type shit, then maybe, like maybe you would have some money now.
So,
but I feel like if you invested now, it's already something that people invested in. So you're going to invest more money in and not see more return off of, because that's what like an investment, you're looking for more return than what you put in, right? If I invest $100 into something 10 years from now, I want it to be more than the $100 that I invested, right?
You want it to be at least 10x return,
exactly,
or 3x return in 10 years.
Right, 10x return on $100. You know what I mean? You do the math. I want my money back. I want more money. I feel like with cryptocurrency, I feel like that ship has already sailed. I feel like nowadays, and don't get me wrong, and the reason I'm saying this is because I played my field, right? When Dogecoin, Elon Musk tweeted a thing that said Dogecoin to the fucking moon, right? To the moon. And so I invested immediately into Dogecoin. And it did. It has ups and downs, and skyrocketed and then plummeted, and then skyrocketed and plummeted. Skyrocketed and plummeted. Where's Dogecoin now, though? It's nowhere.
7 cents. Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? What I'm saying? Like it's nowhere.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's where cryptocurrency is. If somebody who has a substantial amount of followers and or a substantial amount of money that's invested in other projects like Elon Musk, if he says something about a cryptocurrency, then obviously immediately that cryptocurrency is going to go from here to here. But if somebody doesn't get behind it and be backing that has made money off something that is nothing, then it's not going to skyrocket anymore.
So I've always had an issue with cryptos where people can just get out without a penalty. Like I think that there needs to be a philosophy of like why it is that they entered the crypto in the first place, and I think there needs to be a reward once you're inside the crypto instead of just dropping it for what they call a stable coin. Have you heard of a stable coin?
Yeah, so you're pretty much saying that if they pull out when money's high, that they should be penalized for that, right?
I think that there should be a reward for holding. And
so why not just invest my money into an IRA or like something like that?
Because
where I know the reward is there.
Maybe the IRA limits what you can put your money into, just like my 401k. Whenever I was in the corporate world, they limited me based on what the company's portfolio was invested in. Those were the only things that I could get into and get returns off of. So crypto,
right, that's 401k, but an IRA gains money over years, right? So like if I so just for instance, I invested my money when I was very young into a Roth IRA, and so by the time I'm 65, I invested $1,000 into this IRA. By the time I hit 65 and I time to retire, I should have over $500,000 in my bank. Now, granted, there are penalties for me pulling out early. If there's money that's invested that shows return and I pull money from that, then there's a penalty. I get there's a penalty that the bank takes from that, and so I feel like why not invest your money in something that you know is going to show return?
I see what you're saying. For 2.5 years I've been into this hex.com token, and it's because I believed in the philosophy, and it's really worked out for me. I'm
like, how much profit have you shown off of it?
like, I don't want to tell you too much, but I'm a multimillionaire.
That's fine.
I'm a multimillionaire.
That's great.
And-
That's good. It's great for you, man.
And what's
Okay.
happened is I was able to get into a product right when it launched. And so I experienced those exponential returns in the beginning, right?
Right. And that's
then
that's what I was trying to say.
There have
is that
been
you
three
don't jump on this
times
shit early.
There have been 3 times that it's dipped down 85%, and we're at the base of that where it's 4.1 cents right now.
Mhm.
Its highest high was like 56 cents or something like that back in September.
Mhm.
So we're going through this very volatile market, but that's what it takes to have a new money system. That's what it takes for adoption. Because like you're not going to just you're not going to be stable creating a new money system. Oh man. Oh my goodness. I fucking had him and I wanted to tell him about interest in staking. Fuck. So he's the guy who had liquor bottles off to the side. Hey, Hex Element, welcome. Was I being too harsh with him? Or did he just need to go see his woman and stop smoking a cigarette? Nice gun.
Thank.
I was seconds away from talking about interest. What's happening, Nirvana?
Yo, hold on. You got
Nirvana, never mind.
You got the Despicable Me chair.
That's what you're the second person that's told me that.
Are you like an evil villain?
No, actually, I'm the exact opposite.
Or you're a hero?
I'm the giver. Yeah.
Wait, what do you do?
Crypto.
Cryptocurrency?
Mm-hmm.
How much money have you made?
Millions.
Millions. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how to do this stuff.
Have you had any exposure?
No, I don't know what that is.
I mean, like, have you had has anybody around you gotten into crypto or have a Coinbase account or talk about Bitcoin with you?
Nah.
All right. So there is a certain crypto that allows you to earn interest, so you can grow your crypto after you get a little bit of money inside crypto. Can I tell you about it?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So hex.com/links is a good place. Like hex.com is the token that allows you to stake it and earn interest. And so this is like hands off. It's like a time deposit. You know, deposits at the bank.
Oh, yeah.
You would take your US dollars over to the bank and you would say, hey, what sort of rate of return can you give me for multiple years of doing without my money? And then you return later on and you grab, like, you put down $300 or $100 now and you might get 300 in 10 years or something like that. Well, hex.com does that on the blockchain. So inside cryptocurrency.
Yeah.
So that I know that people on this website don't click links, but hex.com/links is a place that has like a list of community created websites. And then the creator of Hex is Richard Hart. He's a very outspoken leader in cryptocurrency, and he can teach people a lot about the maturity of cryptocurrency. So cryptocurrency is like the humans taking back control of their money system. That's basically what cryptocurrency is. To where, like, you don't go to a bank. Instead, you figure out how to be the executive of your own account, your own finances. And the way that these coins in cryptocurrency work is that there's a network of computers out there, and you ask that network to do things for you. Like, say you have a wallet and you want to send coins to another wallet. Well, you have to ask the network to do that, and you pay fees for that to happen. In my instance, with staking Hex tokens, I asked that network to communicate with the contract where those Hex tokens came from. And I say, hey, I want to stake that and I want to earn interest on it. And so I have to pay the fees to do that. But it's very profitable. It's right now we're going through a dip to where these hex tokens are only worth 4.1 cents right now. And then let me give you this other website, hex.pink. It allows you to identify like, oh, I might be willing to like try this. So like maybe like $10 or $5. And then like how long would you be willing to do without that? How many days? And then it sort of like generates what the contract would tell you. Like it would give you a certain rate of return for however long. So those are just some cool websites if you have interest in checking that stuff out. And this is all off to the side of Bitcoin. Bitcoin's a whole nother thing.
Yeah, I know that.
Cool.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, you're very welcome. You want to take a screenshot or
yeah, I just did
copy
that.
and
I just
paste?
did that.
Okay, cool.
I just did that.
Well, it's great
All right.
running into you. I'm over in Texas. I'm very open. If you became a part of the Hex community, which there's a lot of us on Twitter, then you might run across me eventually.
All right.
Okay,
Thank you.
cool, man. Take
See ya.
care. Give me tally one. Tally one. A one on there. One's posted in the chat. Posted in the chat. All right, so we might go to the next website here soon. What do you think, Hex Element? We going to the next one? I should have Trap in here too. What's going on? Maybe Finbear's watching. I know we got some people watching the replay from last night. What's happening? All right, the rules are men or hello, how are y'all?
Hello, I'm good. How are you?
Good. I was just about to recite the rules to myself because typically I'll skip if it's like men that's like multiple men or men.
Well, when you talk so much, they want to skip you.
Okay. All right. So Kelt Hex told me yesterday to allow the other people to talk, but it's hilarious. It's fucking hilarious. Yeah, Keltex said last night, don't speak so soon. Hex Element, what other site? We've got camsurf.com and we've got ome.tv. And those along with Omegle proved themselves worthy from last night's 9 sites. Let's see. I'll just keep from listing those 9 sites because a lot of them had usernames necessary. And then some of them had pornographic stuff. One of them had pornographic stuff towards the end. So accidentally have a naked woman on the last video. But that's your little surprise.
Sucking my dick and my cousin.
That's your little surprise. The little one. That's a little surprise. It's really little. That little one. That little one. You might as well be a woman. Your dick is as big as a clit. All right, y'all had to see that. What's happening? USA. That's all we got in common. USA. No, college this time. Those guys in the last one were and you're a no-show. They were strumming their guitar, thinking that a girl's gonna come on and be like, "Oh, that's so cute." So I think here soon, I'm gonna come up on the guy with alcohol off to the side and the glowy lights. What's happening? So the rules to Omegle is what's happening? The rules to Omegle is if it's more than one dude, you skip it. What's happening, man?
Hex.
Yeah, hex.com. If it's more than one guy, you skip it. If it's a guy alone on his back, you skip it. If it's a guy without his shirt on, you skip it. If it's a guy pointing at his chest, you skip it. If it's a person not showing their face, you skip it. Wink, wink, whoever I'm looking at right now, with toilet paper off to the side of your bed. I see that. And if it's a group of girls, take your chances. But they're not going to be interested. Women are not interested in Bitcoin. But young men who could have a mentor, use a mentor. It's good for them. And middle-aged men who are willing to talk about Bitcoin, it's good for them. Everyone else will skip you, not pay damn attention. And the worst thing are the people who want you to explain everything to you, and then they skip you anyway. I'm talking about crypto. Bitcoin. What's happening? You in India. Awesome. Are you interested in learning about Bitcoin? Well, then you should skip me. Go here. Copy that. To make your life better. My friends call you a wrecked pleb. Wrecked. You really shouldn't say that. That's a bad word. A really bad word. I have to skip you, dude. I can't go anywhere else with this. He said terrorist. He said weapons. What if my echo sounds like eco? All right, we need to go to the next website here soon. One of y'all make the shots. We got Trap and Hex Element in the chat. Y'all tell me what to do. Yeah, his Pakistani mic just repeated everything in my face. Okay, over there on Omegle, which we're on, I need to figure out what tags are the best. Oh shit. What's happening, man?
Not much. I'm just chilling.
Cool.
You play any sports?
I used to be awesome in football and soccer, and now I'm just awesome in soccer.
Nice. Wait. What state?
I'm in Texas, but I'm much older than you are. I just look young.
All right. So I'm gonna take a while to guess 30.
Yeah, like high 30s. Yeah.
Guess how old I am?
24.
No.
19.
Younger.
Really?
Yeah.
Sweet. So do I still have to guess, or are we good?
I'm 14.
What? No, you're not.
Yeah. I'm 15. I'm 15.
What the fuck? No, you're not.
Yeah. On my mom.
You're what?
07.
You're
07.
Okay.
Yeah.
You mean like born 07?
Yeah.
God, that's how long I've been out of college, yo.
Dang. Let's go. I'm playing football at Loyola. They're solid. They're 175th in the nation.
That's awesome, man. Congratulations.
Thanks,
What
man.
position do you play?
I'm a linebacker, but like I'm on JV, so you don't need to be that big yet.
Right.
Like I put on a lot of weight since last year. I was 100. Now I'm 155. I also grew like 6.
You're a
6 inches.
freshman on JV?
Yeah, I'm starting.
Dude, you're an awesome dude.
Thanks, man.
Hey man, has anybody in your peripheral, in your vicinity, talked to you about cryptocurrencies, Bitcoining, things like that? Would you like for me to give you a little bit of exposure to that stuff?
I'm good, man.
Okay.
Good, man. It's
So
too late.
the reason why you should care is because we have a financial revolution amongst us. And so like, just like the internet took over our lives, or at least my life, because I didn't have a computer in my bedroom until I was a senior in high school.
Yeah, I was like kind of born into that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So like now we're starting to have our finances through the computer.
Yeah.
And so it's something to pay attention to. And so if you ever do get interested, let me plant this seed in your head. Hex.com is an awesome place. And that's the logo right up there.
Yeah.
And so I'm a millionaire because of crypto, and I'm going around spreading the good word. And you're, at a place where I thought that I could reach new minds,
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool, dude.
Thanks for
Take care, man. I hope you what do you plan to get out of being on here?
I'm just talking to people on board. It's 1:45.
Understood. Yeah. I'm an hour behind you.
All
right, man. I wish you luck. Peace. All right.
See ya.
Later. So that right there was a guy who might talk about freedom but wouldn't take the steps. You know what I mean? He looks like Lord Farquaad. That's great. All right. Hex Element says go to Ohm. So we're going to Ohm. Because we don't want to see any more shaky cameras. All right. So the last tab is Ohm. The thing I like about Ohm is this huge green button over here. For some reason, it's just awesome. Okay. Trap says that he can't hear him now. Are we okay? Everybody in chat, were we able to hear the man boy Farquaad? Because otherwise I need to back out of this and go back in. We're good. Okay. Thanks, Element. Element, how's your bath? You got bath salts in there? How do I fucking start? Default, all this stuff. Start. What's going on? Stop. Start. Stop. Start. Settings. Uh-oh. I didn't have to log in yesterday. Is the first day free? Uh-oh. Thanks, Trap. All good. Thanks, Trap. Dude, it's been chilly around here. Like, I had to turn the AC up, like the temperature up, so I wouldn't freeze. Last night I was shivering a little bit. Yeah, I don't know what's happening. Yesterday it was just fine. You have what is that? You have denied access to your devices. Error. What the fuck is going on? Let's close it up. Let's go to the next one. So we're at CamSurf. What's happening? You got a shaky cam? All right, so CamSurf has these ads with pretty women on them. Thanks for telling me, Hex Element. What's happening? I don't want to see your keyboard. I see a chest. Somebody in Florida. What's happening? What's happening? I don't know why he just looks the other way instead of pressing skip. Just work on your computer while you're at your fucking computer, people. What's happening? Bitcoin is illegal where you are. I don't even want to talk. What's up? When they're at the Netherlands, India, Germany. What's happening, Germany? What's happening, France? What's up? What's up? I'm going to put my hands where everybody can see them. Put your hands where I can see them. Fat old naked man on his bed. What's happening? All right, we have a pandemic of older people. Omegle is the best, Trap says. I really want to get back to ohm.tv because yesterday I got stuck in 2 long conversations with ohm people, and they seemed like their souls were already stolen from them. So I kind of wonder, like, I want a little bit more exposure with those people. I'm okay. I'm good enough with myself to where, like, this shit of scrolling through people doesn't faze me. Y'all, look at the screen right now. Is this supposed to be like a vagina, like the opening to a vagina? Is that supposed to remind you of that sort of thing? The vulva? What's happening? He had like his mandala laid out in front of him. What's happening, dude? It's almost like I need to whip out my penis and draw, like, that's what we need to do. Hex Element, it's so awesome that you're here. We need tattoos to put. What's going on, man? How are you?
Good, you?
Good. I'm over in
What about tattoos?
well, so I was laughing about how, like, these guys like they're here to whack off and meet some women, right? But like, what if you put a tattoo on your penis that then advertised what it is that you want to tell everybody about? It might be a good idea. It might be a very terrible idea.
Not one that I'm gonna do. And to be honest, I don't like seeing as many dicks as I do.
I don't see any dicks on CamSurf. I haven't seen a dick yet, but I also, this is my second day, so.
Well, apparently, you know, a lot of dudes are here to jerk off, so.
I recognize that because we're sitting here pressing skip, or they're doing it.
I call them high buys.
Their camera is shaking and it's facing, you know, the other direction, so you know what they're up to.
Yeah, no, I call them high buys.
High buy. Yeah, okay.
I say hi and they go by.
Okay. So up there in Canada, man, can you give me a lowdown on like how you guys are standing up to your government?
Well, I don't do anything for the government myself.
Yeah. So
I'm not politically informed or care for the government.
Yeah.
I figure when society collapses, I'm gonna fucking disappear into the fucking abyss.
Yeah.
And fend for myself.
I hear you. I'm down in the middle of Texas, and a bunch of idiots have come into our cities and started voting for people who take away our rights. And so, like, whenever we were going through lockdown stuff, it was kind of scary, but yet we were in the best position being in Texas.
So I would say that Canadians are politically nice.
Yeah.
And the niceness of overly accepting everything has bought votes. Canada only recognizes Central Ontario. Because the way the voting system goes,
Okay.
that's where the majority of the population is.
Okay. The majority of the population is over there in the middle, near the Great Lakes, near Detroit, that sort of thing.
Yeah, Hamilton up through to Ottawa.
Okay.
There's a large concentrated population.
Yeah. Crazy, man. I know that y'all have a shit ton of land. I studied abroad in Montreal when I was in college, and I just
Speak any
saw.
French?
What's that?
Speak any French?
No. I tried listening to tapes before I went up there, and only like 10 years later did I start thinking to myself in French. So I was like, that's really weird. I don't know what happened. You know, like there's this thing that people say like a woman's brain works differently than a man's brain with language. And so like whenever it was that I was trying to force myself to learn these things, I just don't think that my brain was ready.
But then 10 years later, it hit you.
And then 10 years later, yeah, it almost came out like dreams. You know, like how you're speaking another language in dreams almost?
Yeah. Yeah, right on.
Yeah. My mom also took a lot of French whenever she was in school. So, like, that'd be really weird if she was somehow able to pass me that stuff. I do think, you know, weird connections like that. Sort of like if your parents played you a bunch of classical music while you're in the womb, you might be more inclined towards harmony.
My favorite band's Cat Stevens.
Okay.
One of my favorite artists.
Sweet. Yeah, good band.
I'm pretty sure that was one of my parents. They had the album because Shorty's skateboard video. Shorty's This Shit Got Pop. One of the segments had Where Do the Children Play?
Okay. I'm going to write that down. Where did the children play?
By Cat Stevens.
Okay.
So I'd watch the skate segment because I like the song. And my mom from out in the kitchen asked me if I knew who that was. And then she went and pulled out the record.
That's awesome. Thanks for sharing that.
T for the Tiller Man is the album.
Okay. Sweet. Yeah, if I just put Where Did the Children Play into YouTube, I should have a direct route to it.
Absolutely.
So what are you on here to do? Just have random conversations with people?
Yeah, shoot shit with people.
Yeah, cool.
Which takes a long time, but here you are.
It takes a long time to find somebody that's valuable enough.
So you got any good stories?
Well, I try to tell people about cryptocurrency and this token that I got into that allows me to earn interest. So once I acquire those tokens, it is a product itself. I don't know if I understood what you just said. So you acquire there's a contract that makes these tokens, and it sits on a blockchain, which is a network of computers. So it's decentralized finance. So I acquire some of these tokens, and I go to that contract and I say, hey, if I do without these tokens, how much interest will you give me back? And then I say how long I'm interested in staking the tokens, and then I just come back in that time period after that's served, and I mint the new coins. So it's just like a time deposit in the bank, except for this stuff's in cryptocurrency on the blockchain.
See, all that is gibberish.
Okay.
To me.
All right. Well, hex.com is the place to go. That's
you're minting and creating your own crypto.
I'm not creating my own crypto. Instead, I've been involved with this Hex community for 3.5 years. Okay. So I'm one of 50,000 people who choose to store their value in the crypto.
See, and my large thing is money's a digital object.
Mm-hmm.
The bank doesn't have enough money
Mm-hmm.
if everybody went to withdraw their money.
Yes.
But what happens when the computers crash?
I don't know if that's ever really going to happen. There will probably always be a network of computers, right?
Okay.
So it's
maybe that's my lack of technical knowledge that has always feared that.
So a lot of people talk about the MEP wiping out stuff, you know, us going with the flow of whatever government you know, tricks us into thinking. So I basically took my silver that I had, and because I was seeing that it was manipulated, and I put it into crypto, and I started forcing myself to figure out how crypto works. And I'm much more enlightened about, you know, what is out there that people are using as to store their value. And crypto has such an upside to it if you know what you're getting into, that it's basically like if you got crypto right, you're set for life. And so I just like, I recognized that if I focused on this and I made it work, then it could be the best decision financially of my life. And it has been.
See, and for the majority of my life, because I felt it's a digital object, that people chase it. It's never driven me. I don't. Material possessions, barter and trade. I'm a collector. I'm a hoarder. So that's my.
So my thing is that I'm an architect, and I put so much of my passion and emotion into my creations, but I can't sit there and dwell on it forever. I have to move on to the next project, and I have to accept pay for the current project. I can't take the project with me. I can't own it unless of course, it's my own project that I'm paying for. So I've just had this disconnect with the way that the world tells me to go and work. And then, like, whenever I do work, I get too attached to what I'm doing. So maybe talking about cryptocurrency is a happy medium. One of my friends always says that, like,
Can I interrupt?
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Because you said getting attached to your work.
Yeah, totally.
I've been at the same job for 17 years.
Yeah, you said that you're a hoarder or a collector, right? And so that brings to my mind, like, how I keep everything around. Like, here in this room, I've got boxes everywhere. I've got a use for everything. I know where everything is, you know. Even though it looks messy to other people, it's very organized.
And you know, my grandparents are the same way. I live in the house that my great grandpa bought.
That's
It's
amazing,
from
man.
86, I believe it was built.
That's amazing, dude.
My parents bought it in 1980.
My dad was adopted, so I've got a little bit of a disconnect somewhere, you know, in the family line. So
My dad too. He was his stepfather adopted him.
Okay.
So I have no idea of his biological father's lineage.
Okay. Huh.
My mom's side is very close, and they've traced it back 1600s ish.
That's awesome, dude.
That far down the line on my mom's side. On my dad's side, I know very little of.
Yeah, my mom's side, she's Scottish, and I'd like to go back to Scotland and just check it out. See what the vibe is before the possible, like, total lockdowns of UK, you know.
So Scottish, I'd probably Wallace clan.
You think Wallace for me?
No, for me.
Oh, okay. Sweet. So
I English, Irish, Scottish, Polish, Russian, American.
Is there really such a thing as American?
Well, that's where my dad's stepfather. No, my mom's side there is an American integrated into there.
Okay.
I think 1800s is where the American.
Yeah,
he was an African American from down in the States.
We
somewhere.
came over in whenever textiles moved over in 1910, whenever there was a crash of textiles or something like that in UK. So I can't say that my ancestry was a part of the Civil War, and I can't say that my ancestry was a part of the rebellion, the Revolutionary War. Instead, we were over there supporting the British.
Yeah, my mom's dad came over from Polish-Russian border. 1930.
Oh, damn, dude, that's important.
Yeah, somewhere right in there.
Yeah. Hey, this is very controversial, but do you see like how Hitler was trying to protect his own kind? Maybe.
Probably, but to his own ideology as well.
Mm. I just feel like whenever we have like the UN, whenever we have these nation states ganging up on other nations, the other nations are saying like, no, we want to keep our blood pure, our thoughts pure, and they're trying to defend themselves.
Yeah, I can see that. It's so I'm born and raised Canadian.
Mm-hmm.
So even though I said all my lineage, I am a Canadian. But as a born and raised white Canadian, I'm a minority in the country.
Yes. That's crazy, huh?
Kind of fucked. But
so I'm in Texas, and we are getting more and more brown from the South. And then all of the other cities around the United States are getting more and more Asian and Indian. And so I just spent 3 years in Houston not too long ago, and everybody who was highly educated was on a work visa from India. And so they weren't giving the good jobs to the Americans because they'd have to pay them a little bit more than the Indians, because the Indians were on a temporary work visa. And so we're talking like high paid engineering jobs. And it was just sick.
In my town, I live in a town of 6,500 people. The East Indians and immigrants own all the gas stations, McDonald's, Subway, KFC, Pizza Hut, hotels.
Mm-hmm.
But they take care of their own. They bought a hotel. They bought one restaurant. They brought more family.
They keep it in their family. Mm-hmm.
And they all live together in a common house. But yet the town has tons of welfare, tons of people that don't want to work.
Mm.
So they're here busting their ass, doing what a lot of born and raised welfare bums don't value as a good job.
Yeah.
But they have bonded together and basically own a lot of businesses in the town.
Welfare pisses me off because it's that first handout of keeping people like, I'm giving you this money so you would never vote against me, sort of thing. I hate that sort of thing.
Nah. Okay, so one thing that I always knew was when Trudeau was running
Okay.
and making weed legal,
Uh-huh.
it was just buying votes for all the stupid stoners.
Oh, okay. It was just a time period.
Well, it didn't change anything.
Mm.
They couldn't fight it anymore, so they wanted to tax it.
Mm. How are you on drugs? Personally, I'd like to see them legalized so that we stop spending so
I
much
love 'em.
time on them and allow people personal responsibility. And I think the family unit would strengthen if it was that drugs became legalized.
Yeah, drugs are everybody's their own personal control board.
Yeah, that's
Be
how I feel.
responsible.
Yeah,
Know what you're doing. Know what you're getting.
yeah.
I've done my fair share. But yeah, just keep it
Word.
safe, sane.
Mm-hmm. Cool, man. I see that guitar back there.
And summer medication.
That's nice.
Yamaha.
Awesome.
There's a
banjo. No, electric guitar.
Yeah.
And a banjo. Yeah.
banjo and a Fender Tally.
Sweet, dude. I'm not. I love music, but I haven't taken the time to learn. If I was to learn anything, it would be a piano or a violin. I just have interest in those two things. Oh, sweet.
So that was
in your great grandfather's house, right?
Yeah.
That's so awesome.
So this is the living room. When I was a kid, right there where the TV was, was a wood fireplace.
Oh, sweet. Many nights in front of that, huh?
Here, I'll find you something. See a little plastic airplane?
Oh, okay.
So underneath the front porch, my grandma's brothers buried these.
Oh, that's
when they were
cute.
kids.
That's so
and
cute.
I dug them up when I was a kid.
Seems like that would be something that you could put in a frame if it is that the next generation doesn't respect it. Is there a next generation?
My sister has one son.
Good deal.
Me, no kids.
How's y'all's
We're all-
weather?
What's that?
How's y'all's weather been?
Typical summer.
Okay. I've had a
It's probably
terrible drought.
26 Celsius.
Okay. Not bad at all, huh?
No, it's been pretty hot. Quite a bit of rain. What?
I've had a terrible drought, and only in the last 36 hours have I gotten 2 rains. Because there's something, there's like 2 hurricanes forming, like one in the Atlantic, one in the Gulf or something.
Yeah, and see, we don't ever get that. We just get lightning storms. So myself, I'm 3 hours north of Toronto.
Okay. Okay, so you're like 2 hours from Edmonton? Wait, what is that?
No, like
From the capital. How far are you from the capital? 2 hours?
Ottawa, 6.
Oh, wow. Okay. I'm just north of Texas's capital along the highway that goes all the way up to Minnesota.
Yeah, I don't know American geography at all.
Yeah, there's a highway that goes from the Mexican border all the way up to Minnesota.
Okay.
And that's what I'm on, just north of Texas capital.
Is underneath Edmonton? Is Minnesota under Edmonton? Calgary?
Winnipeg, right?
Winnipeg, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I heard
Yeah, it's right in central.
I heard Winnipeg was like a hell of a place to be during the winter. I heard it was terrible.
It's cold and snowy.
Mm-hmm.
Flat, so lots of wind.
Yeah, flat and lots of wind. Yeah, I can't stand wind whenever it penetrates my clothing because down here they don't teach you about anything but cotton. So if you go into any of those areas with just cotton clothing, it doesn't matter how many layers you get, it's still going to penetrate.
You gotta go wool.
Yeah, I found that out. I found that out in college time period. Yeah.
Yeah.
So now I have a wool blanket that I sleep on.
Or fur.
Okay. Oh, that's a nice sled back there too. That's sweet.
Oh, the old toboggan. That was mine as a kid.
That's awesome.
So this porch I'm in, from that door to the wall to the ceiling was stacked full of wood.
Firewood.
Yeah, we used to burn 20 cord a winter.
Have you ever heard of rocket mass heaters and rocket stoves?
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen them on TikTok and Facebook videos.
Hey man,
Someone knocking at the door.
Yeah, somebody's knocking at my door.
I hear you knocking, but you can't come in.
I hear you knocking. I'm gonna grab my gun. I'm not fucking joking. So should I leave you on hold?
Yeah, I want to see what happens.
All right, cool.
Your eyes told me you're worried.
It's Domino's money, right? Yeah. Okay. All right. All right. Cool, man. Tell your boss whatever you have to. All right.
Well, must have been half friendly.
All right. All right. So my friend in Canada here doesn't know that I'm doing a stream. So I haven't told you that you're live on YouTube right now.
Well, I figured I was.
And what's happening is I have somebody named Joe in my comments. And Joe looks like he didn't put his real face there. And Joe was talking about ordering a pizza recently. And he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna, I'll be back here soon," something like that. So sure enough, the fucker ordered a pizza for me because he knows my address. These guys, they routed back to my house a few nights ago, and they don't like what I'm doing, talking to people about cryptocurrencies on random chat websites, and they're harassing me. So, I don't know if I told you this, but I go by God's law, to where I can't be affected by this, but they can by doing this fuckery. I just walked up to a pizza guy and told them that I have a gun in my hand. So this is some hilarious shit. Thank you so much, Joe, and fuck you. So, what's happening? They could be anywhere in the world and call in an order from, a fake number.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Joe's banned, but he'll probably be back under a different name. So I got my Finland friend who banned him. I banned him. I got another friend north of me in the chat, and then another friend. Like
Joe just causes a lot of shit.
Like all of my crypto buddies are in the chat, and this outsider came in. It is pretty funny. It's kind of funny, and they did say that I would be visited today. So sure enough, I'm visited.
Here I am.
But yeah, I've talked to all my neighbors, and they're all pointing guns at my house. So, the fuckery can only go so far.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Time to log off.
Huh?
Time to log off.
Oh yeah, you think so? Cool, man.
Probably.
All right. Well, I mean, it's not going to affect what I'm doing tonight, but it could affect this conversation. Will you play a little something for me, music wise?
Piano, guitar.
Whatever's floating in your heart right now.
Only because we were talking about it. Let me show you there. So I think it's fine. Building jumbo planes. Taking a ride on a cosmic train. Switch strong summer. We're fresh green grass. For your lay loads. Pumping petrol gas. You make them warm. You make them tough. They just go on and on. Seems you can't get off. You know we've come a long way. Changing day by day. Tell me, where do the children play? Well, you've cracked the sky. Scrapers fill the air. Well, you keep on building higher. Till there's no more room up there. Will you make us laugh? Will you make us cry? Will you tell us how to live? Will you tell us how to die? I know we've come a long way. Changing day by day. Tell me, where do children play?
Lovely. Thank you.
So that was the song that I told you about.
Yeah.
Obviously, Cat's version is way better. I have a problem playing and singing at once. So hope you enjoyed.
I very much did. And thank you so much for your friendship.
Have a good evening.
You too, man. What a nice, pleasant gentleman. That shit knocking on my door doesn't fucking faze me. The only thing that fazed me is trying to keep my gun off camera. Yeah, thanks, Canada, bro. All right. What are we going to do now? Besides update my browser. All right, we got these two, and then let me add the ohm again. Let's see if we can get it. Oops. Oh, it worked. What's happening? So this is ohm.tv. What's happening?
I'm fucking drunk, bro. I'm sorry. Dude, you got a throne, bro. What are you, Aussie?
Yeah, man. I'm a crypto millionaire.
Beautiful.
Yeah, you gotten into crypto?
I'm too drunk to get in.
You're too drunk to put it in or too drunk to get it? Oh, sweet. Play something, please.
I'm fucking drunk.
Well, I'll press skip if you suck.
This goes out to all the hot moms out there.
Hot moms. Not the pregnant ones, but the hot ones.
Okay, maybe the pregnant ones too. We both fly silently. Oh, damn. Wait, I'm off key. All right, whatever. All right, we're gonna go right. All right. Wherever you are, I've been waiting a long time to tell you. I really wanna fuck you, Mom. Come on and sit in the back of my Ford 2004 Jeep Grand Cherokee. Maybe we'll stargaze while the sun is rising up and the moon is setting to sleep on the other side of the world. I told you I'm drunk. I don't know, man. I'm drunk. Yeah, motherfuckers!
That was so fucking awesome.
Hoorah! Yeah. I sound like Macho Man Randy Savage. Listen here, brother. The Macho Man.
Bite into that, Slim Jim.
Fuck yeah, dude. We're taking a shot for you, man.
Appreciate that. Yeah, I'll. I was about to take a hit of pot, but I'll leave that for later.
Take a hit of pot. Take a hit.
All right. Here we go. It's one of those oil vape things.
Oh, okay. So it's not similar to dab, but it does have THC.
It does have THC, yeah.
Cool. Yo, that's fucking cool, man.
It doesn't hit as hard as dab. I can't hit the dab right now. I'm being harassed a little bit online. So
For what?
For like, streaming, fuckers. So
Let me turn off the strobe light because I don't want people. I think people are probably like having a seizure on your stream, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so I got loaded guns right next to me. Just annoyed with people thinking that it's cool to digitally harass you,
Oh wow. Okay, I see what's going on. All right, let me tell them. Listen, fuck faces. All right, numbnuts. Okay, you fucking dirty motherfuckers. This guy is not doing shit to even try to harm you. If he does, that's on him and you. That sounds like a personal issue. And not only that, I'm drunk as shit, and I make more sense than your whole fucking family history right now, bro. So fuck off. Anywho, next.
You heard it from him. Yeah, just funny
What can
shit.
I say, bro? I'm a fucking champ, bro.
See, I'm a badass. So it's like I don't need handicap bullshit. Like I can do everything. Just don't fuck with me. Just let it be.
You literally show the throne, dude. You are the Game of fucking Thrones right here.
What
bro,
really
and
happened? What really happened was I was going through these chat things and I arrive at two 15-year-old Aussie girls. Okay.
Oh no.
So they're just sitting there, mom's in the next room or something like that. So this guy pops up in my chat and he's like, dude, you're a pedophile. And then so the girls, I tell the girls that, like, hey, this guy in my chat is calling me a pedophile. And the girls are like, well, what's your screen, whatever, we'll go over there. And then so they click ban that guy in my chat. They click like, oh, this is a terrorist or harassment or whatever. And then so that guy's pissed off because the females did it to him.
Because he probably is a pedophile.
That's exactly what's happening. And so like from then on, I've been harassed.
Oh man.
And what I'm trying to do,
I'm trying
to go around and tell people about cryptocurrency if they're interested. Right when you said you're too drunk for it, I'm not pushing it or anything.
No, you're just asking. That's all. There's nothing wrong. You're doing your First Amendment, bro. You're doing what we we fucking swore to do since 1976, bro. It's been a fucking amendment since then and now. Like,
how you feeling about
literally-
lockdowns, man? How do you feel about this shit where, you know, they're saying that, oh, it's medically unsafe, and you know, I actually got worried during the lockdowns that I was going to be stuck in a situation.
Yeah, no, I was in, you know, like I was nervous, you know, like of course, because it's something that is in my generation now, because I'm mixed of millennial and Gen Z. So like hearing this is a whole different vibrant of like of history repeating itself in some weird informed way, because we supposedly had a lockdown before, like from 100 years ago.
It's crazy.
So like hearing that, and now like happening to me, like, and others around me in my age, it's like, bro, like this is fucking scary. Like we would still hang out and shit, we'll just wear masks, and like it fucking sucked, man, to
You
wear
can't see
masks
people's
and
facial expressions. You can't understand what
you
people
don't
are
understand.
thinking.
But you hear their voice and you hear the tone, and that's where communication is my major.
Okay.
Where I learned why certain people have certain tones to say these things, and some people can miscommunicate by the tone. So I started saying to people, I'm like, hey, you're saying this in a wrong tone. You should say it in a more calm environment if you're not mad. Because if you sound like you're loud, saying, yeah, okay, that sounds like you're aggressive.
True.
You're aggressively saying, yeah. But I know that some people are like, quote unquote, you know, Italian. They're fucking loud. Puerto Ricans, loud. Dominicans, loud. But they can also learn, because I'm saying this loudly and aggressively, for them to pay attention. It's more like you don't need to talk like super loud just to get your point across. You can literally talk in a calm way, and that's an easier way to get your point across.
Yeah. Yeah, I do feel like tone, and then also you could trip on some certain
Dude,
phrases.
I'm so drunk. What the fuck? Why? Yo, this is the first encounter I'm talking about this, man. This is fucking crazy.
You know those phrases where like people just have such a certain idea in their head whenever they hear that certain phrase, and they couldn't be convinced otherwise. Like the phrase conspiracy theory. How like some people just click it off whenever they hear that.
Yeah, they're like, oh no, here we go. Or it's like a two-way street basically, like any like situation. Like there's like two roads. It's either the good road or the bad road, and most of the times the bad road is the right route because like, you know, people are curious and they want to know more, and then in the end they're like, oh fuck, this is bullshit. It fucking sucks. But dude, one of the conspiracy theories that I loved the most was the Chuck E. Cheese one, bro. That one got me fucking rolling.
What's that?
But
I don't even know.
The Chuck E. Cheese. So basically, Chuck E. Cheese would reuse their pizzas.
No shit.
Yeah, like they had a conspiracy that the slices were uneven and everything else, because they would take slices and fucking connect them from other people's plates that don't finish them.
Oh,
They
wow.
would take them and they would fucking form that. But they're proving people wrong by making fresh pizzas and shit, just saying, yeah, bro, we throw this straight in the garbage. And I'm like, bro, why is it still uneven? Like, so because of that theory, it became very popular and it started damaging the company name.
Mm-hmm.
So they are not allowing, you know, they're not allowing all these adults to get into Chuck E. Cheese. One, for pedophilia reasons, and the other reason because of that conspiracy.
Because they're intelligent enough to think, and then that makes it to where like the theory could prevail.
Yeah, so the only way you can get into Chuck E. Cheese as an adult, you have to have a 12-year-old child or lower.
Interesting.
Like, it's scary, bro, but it's fucking true. Like, literally, they will not let you enter Chuck E. Cheese unless you have a child with you.
So a bunch of guys on their lunch break, no chance.
Yeah, bro, they can't eat Chuck E. Cheese. I mean, I don't think people even want to eat at fucking Chuck E. Cheese with all those kids, man.
Right. Whenever I used to
imagine
Mr. Gaddy's, you know that chain?
Yeah.
Mr. Getty's kind of like Chuck E. Cheese with the games and the buffet and stuff. I used to attract to the meaty tomato sauce with the spaghetti
Yeah.
that they had off to the side. I'd eat all the spaghetti instead of the pizza. My favorite conspiracy theory is the dome, the flat Earth stuff with the dome over the top of us, the firmament. That's like described in the Bible. The reason why I say it is because I see the cross behind you.
Oh yeah, I'm Catholic.
So in the first pages of the Bible, I guess it's what is that? Genesis? They talk about the waters above, waters below, and whenever I look at things, it's just like I haven't had enough proof to tell me that we actually live on a globe and all this science that we were learning whenever we were kids. But anytime that I try to be in a physics class, this shit doesn't make sense to me. And it's just like, I think that my my biological body disagrees with the teachings that they're teaching me because they aren't real laws of nature like God's laws. Instead, they're human laws that were, put in black and white, and are a little bit skewed incorrectly.
Yeah, like there's a gray line. Like, bro,
I
it's
feel
just
like
weird, man. The world is weird.
I feel like the topics that we have been given in school have been given to us to be like legal slaves. All we do is work for a paycheck. We don't necessarily live in the places that we want to. We live in the places based on the job that we have.
Yeah, basically what society wants to form.
My friend says that it is Genesis 1 in the Bible that talks about the firmament.
Word. Yo, I'm not gonna hold you, bro. I never
Cool,
read
man.
the fucking Bible.
Yeah.
like there'll be a holy Bible around. I'll be like, okay, look, it's a holy Bible. Great. All right, next. Like that's just how my religion is, bro. There's guys like me that'd be like, all right, there it is. All right, cool. Next. But now hearing that with your theory, like that's actually interesting. That's what I like about like all these like theories and everything else. Like it's theoretical. Like,
so that's my theory.
It does like a mind. It does like a mind gear in my head where it just starts turning. It's like wondering what the fuck's been going on with that.
Here's another theory that I have based on biology. I think that Alzheimer's is just a bunch of people who get to the age of retirement and they realize that they haven't done shit in the world but served somebody else, and all of the daily actions that they went through were all for naught. And if they went and learned the real laws of this life and God's law, then the confusion between God's law and man law is where the Alzheimer's just fucks their head up. That's my theory. But I wanted to say something else. Oh, backing me up on the idea of the firmament stuff, if you go and look at anything that NASA releases, down in the bottom corner, they say that this was digitally edited or generated. Like they will not tell you that this is a real photograph. Instead, they'll say that it's an artist rendition. It's crazy.
Wow. It's crazy, right?
Indeed.
Yeah.
Well, cool, man. It's been fun talking to you.
Word, bro.
I think we should play roulette, But hey, man, thanks so much for playing guitar for me. You've got quite a talent.
Thanks, man. I'm fucking drunk still.
You got some balls, and you've got a lot of drinks inside of you. You just take another shot?
Yeah.
All right, so one of those went to me, and then you've taken 3 more. Goodness. You're a baller. Cool, man. Have a great night.
You too, man.
Okay, good talking to you. Good running into you.
See you, man.
Peace. What a talented guy. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening?
What's up?
Just I'm live streaming right now, actually.
Cool. I like your chair.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Got it from Mexico.
Nice.
Is there anybody else in the room?
No.
I talk about cryptocurrency, but typically girls don't want to hear about that. That's why I have
Yeah.
this thing draped to the top.
Understandable.
What are you doing tonight?
I'm just vibing, man.
Okay. The last two men have whipped out their guitars and played a song for me. Do you get that?
What?
I don't
No,
have shit. Do you get that?
I have a tennis racket.
All right. I have a loaded firearm and a cell
I have
phone.
SpongeBob painting that I did.
Okay. I have a really good camera.
So do I.
This is real.
This is real.
I do like the hair. Yep. Pretty hair. So, how many times have you used Ohm TV?
A lot.
Okay. Do you ever go on Omegle?
Mhm.
What about Cam Surf?
No.
Okay. I tried out Cam Surf and Ohm TV last night for the first time. And like I say, I just try to tell people about crypto. But where are you located? I'm in Texas.
I'm in Kansas.
Oh, okay. I know some people that came down to Texas for schooling. Where are you going to go to school?
Like for college?
Mhm.
It's an in-state.
In-state tuition thing?
I don't know. I guess.
So here in Texas, we have it to where like you can have a discounted university tuition if you do it in-state or a state touching Texas, and the same thing for those states touching Texas. So that would be Oklahoma, New Mexico, and Louisiana. What are you going to study?
Psychology.
Okay. So this is a hell of a fun thing for you. Just because you're like learning the ropes of how people think.
Yeah.
Each
Well, not
individual
yet.
on their own. Do you have siblings?
I have 6 brothers.
Goodness. I bet that's pretty awesome though, right? Because you can just like point at somebody and they beat them up.
No. Common misconception.
How about the reverse of that? Whenever you're attracted to somebody and your brothers bully them?
No.
That never happens?
No.
You too young for boyfriends?
No.
You live near Kansas City?
No, not really. Like 3 hours away.
Are you a farm girl?
No, I'm not.
Let's see. Are you an artist at all?
Well, I just told you I painted something, so yeah.
I didn't hear that. Sorry. What did you paint? Can I see it?
Robin, no, because I don't want to get up.
Okay. Can I guess your zodiac?
Go ahead.
Sagittarius.
No.
Okay, I'll quit.
I'm an Aries.
Oh, okay. That makes a little bit of sense. But I'm used to like darker features on an Aries. So I wonder, does the rest of your family have like blonde hair instead of dirty blonde?
I'm not dirty blonde, I'm ginger. And my mom has brown hair.
Okay. I'm totally wrong. I gotta ask my guys in chat, what do I need to do? Do I need to go to the next sites? So what are you're on here just to waste time, basically? It's like almost 2:00 in the morning. What did you do this evening?
I had school, then I had tennis practice, and then I went to work.
I play tennis with my dad. It's something I could do after college, and then he could join me with. He used to kick ass in tennis, and then he just slowly. He has that kill shot that's with his right hand. I gotta finish the fucking
Really
idea. So that didn't work because it was Aries. What's happening?
What's good, bro? How you doing?
Pretty good, pretty good. I've made a lot of money in crypto, and so I'm on here telling people about crypto.
Gotcha.
What do you hear? Yep.
Yeah.
So you think that last girl was a starfish? You know what a starfish is? Yeah, I think a girl that I just came from that's in Kansas. I think she was a starfish.
She said chicken butt, bro.
She was a starfish, man. All right, all right, all right.
Bro, I just had the weirdest encounter ever.
Me too. Did he turn into a Muppet?
No, it was an old man in dress robes.
You gotta hit
Yeah,
next. You gotta
I
hit
know,
next on this.
I know. I'm wondering what I'm gonna hit next. Why do you have a candle?
Because I lit it for the last Aries.
But
because she's a
I'm
fire
just saying,
sign.
I'm just saying. Just be careful, okay? You never
She-
know when it could fall. Start a fire or anything. Just be careful.
Nah, I got it under control. I've
Also,
I've
you
lit
sit
it
in the
many, many
king's chair.
times. Yeah.
Praise you. I praise you. Good job.
Thanks, man. I need both hands for that. I need you to show me both your hands.
Why?
Like just do the
Why?
bow down thing.
So, like literally or physically?
Oh, that works out. You're good. You're good. Thank you.
I tried.
You're hilarious, dude.
Thank you. I'm trying my best.
So, hey man, how long have you been using this app?
2 seconds.
Do you use other apps?
I got a ban from Omegle for no reason.
Oh shit.
And then I went to the other section.
The monitored section.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. What's the difference between the two?
A lot more stuff is on the other one, if you know what I mean.
Okay.
Yeah.
But like
there's like no girls at all. It's just dudes.
Yeah, but yeah.
Yeah.
I was about to ask you, like, do girls really reveal themselves? I mean, like, what I've okay, because what I've run across is like really young girls and like maybe a few of them in a room together.
Maybe like 18 plus stuff. That's the thing. Oh, are you trying to get videos like, oh, she flashed me or something?
No.
Okay.
I'm trying to. That was my first time to ask that question with anybody. But typically, I ask people, like, what sites are you using? How long have you been on the site that I'm finding you on? Because I'm just. This is my second day on this site, and then Omegle, I've tried it out for a week or so.
How'd it go?
Pretty well, actually. Omegle is king, but I'm having good heart to hearts with people on OME.tv, but none of them are interested in crypto, which is what I'm trying to spread the word about. So, like, this HEX token allows you to grow your crypto with interest.
Interesting.
So that's why I have interest in sharing it with other people to better their lives, because whenever you grow it with interest, you're actually locking it up for a time period, and it has psychological effects of living a better life in the meantime.
I like it.
Yeah.
Interesting. Thank you.
Yeah, you're very welcome. Hex.com.
I might actually look into that.
Cool. There's this guy who created it. That's name is Richard Hart. So richardhart.com would be a good place to get an understanding of who that guy is.
Okay. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
That flame is really burning.
It's burning fast. Yeah, the AC's on, so it's making it to where it won't sit in a pool of its own.
I do like it though. It's a good touch.
Thank you. Yeah. So I have an old fireplace right here.
Whoa, really? That's real? Wow, that's cool. I've never seen one. Bro, I wish I had that. Like, well, I mean, I have one, but it's like really dirty. I gotta get it clean, get it clean, put the logs in, get ready for Santa. At least I think Santa.
To clean out, do you have to have a special vacuum?
We were gonna call someone to like clean it because like we looked up there and it's like extremely dirty. No one has touched it for like 50 years. Hasn't worked since.
So my idea is that you acquire a vacuum that you can throw away. And then,
yeah, we have one.
Just use that.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Sweet.
And also, it's a good thing. Got also a few shout outs on this place.
How's that? What are you talking about?
Yeah, I don't have a YouTube channel yet. Well, I do, but I have like one video on it. It's like the worst video ever. I gotta upload my stuff.
So what you're saying is that you've made guest appearances on a few YouTube things, and so people know you by name.
Few.
Yeah.
Few.
That's cool, man.
Not like many. Just I'm trying my best.
Yeah. Your setup's pretty cool. Maybe like in the background you could have some you could have some like drawing on the wall or something like that. Like to where it's, the
up there.
The playland or something.
I mean, yeah, of course. You know what? Look. I don't like the background mainly because my mom stole my green screen.
Oh, really?
Yeah, for her work.
Oh, damn. That makes sense.
I want it back, but she's like, no, I gotta work, and it's gonna go on for a while. So
it's gonna go on for a long while. People are gonna be able to work from home for a while. Yeah. So what is your YouTube? It's okay. You don't want to tell me. It's okay.
Yeah, I don't really want to. I'm not going public yet.
Good. It's cool.
I have like 52 views. Not bad, but still not good.
Hey man, you're entertaining people.
Yeah.
And as you do it more and more, you get good at it. Like you're making me laugh inside because you're playing this character, and so like the little guy in a big room sort of character.
I only wish I had sound effects.
Yeah.
That would be better.
Hilarious. Cool, man. Well, best of luck with all that stuff.
Yeah, you too.
I wish you well. Please look into the stuff if you're interested that I had to say.
Of course. And you are like the greatest guy I've met on here. So best of luck to you to find someone else like this.
Thank you. I hope you run into 2 different guys that played me some music with their guitars. Ooh. That was pretty cool. There was one alone and then another alone. They weren't together.
Ooh.
So I hope you navigate into those guys.
All right. Well, you have a good day.
All right.
Or night.
Have a good night. Peace.
Bye.
Bye.
Mom, where's that?
What's happening?
He's some bitches, bro.
Yeah, I'm not a bitch. What's happening? Okay, so let's stop for a second. I now got another threat. Did you guys see that? I put it up on the screen. Supposedly, I'm going to get a call from my sister tomorrow, and all of my neighbors are going to hate me by the end of this. So I believe that the longer you stay around, the more you make yourself susceptible to the rest of what could be coming your way. Now, that's not a threat. Leave me the fuck alone. I know this is entertaining to you, It's kind of entertaining to me. But what I am doing is better for the world. And you can see with my real name, the shit that I have put out in the world is better than what most people can do in their lifetime. I spread good because I have the tools to do so and the talent. And for some reason, whoever wants to harass me just thinks that they can't do good anywhere else. So they come after other people to tear them down. And I didn't think that I was going to have this this rant. But I guess I do. All right, so let's go back to Camturf, then Omegle. The longer you hang around, the more opportunity I have. Oh, and that pizza did have pineapple on it. What's shaking? Hi, Israeli. How do you? I didn't want to just outright insult him. I didn't take the pizza. He said, I guess I lost, and I was like, wait a minute, you don't have to pay for that pizza, right? And he was like, no, corporate does, we absorb it. So I was like, okay. And also document this across the board, including the fake phone number that was called or that was put on the box. So everybody will remember. Because this is fun, guys. This is so fun. I'm so cool. Let me show you that I'm a hacker. What's happening? That last guy said I was the coolest guy. Egypt. India. Greece. Nope. Egypt again. Turkey. India. Brazil. What's happening? So what sucks about a stalker is you sort of like refine what you would share with your friends. Your ambitions, the way you tick. I love it how the stalker calls me a pussy, but yet, where's your fucking face, bro? Oh yeah, and you bringing my sister into it means that no one has respect for you. You crossed the line.
Who crossed the line?
Hackers. What's happening, man? How are you?
Oh, so do they send you the spam email because they find your IP address? and then they hack into your email and try to take over your email.
They send you a pizza straight to your door at 1 o'clock in the morning.
A guy did that. He tried to, but I skipped him fast.
All right, bro. I'll see you. India, United Kingdom, Mexico, California, Russia, Germany, United States. No wonder that girl gave me the time of day to talk to her. There ain't nothing to look at here. California. I'm thankful that that guy covered himself up. It's the small things. Istanbul. I want to check out Istanbul. We're both in Texas. Portugal. New Mexico. New Mexico. What's happening? I'm down in Texas. I'm sorry to hear that, Hex Element. What's happening, man? I guess it's like 1 in 100. Is anybody else counting what the turnover rate is? What's the ratio that I actually get through to somebody to actually talk to? Last guy was a Muppet. Turkey. Kazakhstan. Kazakhstan. Oh, look at that. That's awesome. Florida. Virginia. Philippines. Filipinas means. Tunisia. Algeria. 30 clicks. 1 in 20. Yeah, it does seem like 30 now. Argentina, Buenos Aires, Lebanon. If only these people were responsible. They're from all around the world. Oh, goodness. Glad we got that one off. Haha, get it? Got it off. That North Carolina could have been good. Czech Republic, France, Texas. In Indiana. How's it going?
I'm good. How are you?
Pretty good.
I like your thing.
My setup? Thanks. I'm on here telling people about cryptocurrency. Have you gotten into that?
No.
Have you?
Are you trying to get people to like invest?
I'm trying to get people to have exposure and then eventually invest whenever they're ready. Yeah. So there's this guy named richardhart.com. Richard Hart, he's got a .com. He's he's a part of a cryptocurrency movement right now. So cryptocurrency is revolutionizing finance, and he's a very outspoken leader in cryptocurrency. And he created this this HEX token that I'm a part of. I've been a part of it for 3.5 years.
That's really cool.
Thanks.
So that's really neat. Do you have like a podcast or something?
No, I just try to
Or
do outreach to everybody. Like a lot of us have like Telegram groups. So whatever we're into inside the cryptocurrency, we have a little niche over here or there with these Telegram groups.
Well, I'm sure that's a lot of fun.
It is. What do you like to do for
Have
fun?
you had any luck?
Yeah, I've had a lot of luck.
Like with talking with people?
Yeah, what are you on here for?
Oh, I just want to chat tonight.
As
What are
a-
you on here for?
To tell people
You're
about
just here for the crypto.
to tell people about crypto, to meet new pools of people. Yeah. So this is kind of professional time for me.
Okay, because I guess it's just an easy way to maybe like, I don't know, get people interested. Yeah, I'm just here for chat.
Yeah, it's kind of
You know?
like if cryptocurrency was mentioned or Bitcoin was mentioned to you, like by your parents, your uncle, your cousin, just your friends or your teachers, the person on the street, the person you had lunch with. If it was mentioned all around you and you still don't know a little bit about it, I could give you a shortcut into it. So people are already at their computer with their computer at their fingertips. And so I just pass them some URLs to look at for later on, and then I'm on my way.
That's really awesome. Well, thank you. Maybe one day I'll look into it, okay?
Cool. I did not want to ask him if he was a dude. Have you ever earned money in your sleep? That's a good one. It's a really good one. Oh, am I the sweetheart? Am I the sweetheart? What's up with your mic? Ever earned money in your sleep? I think that what would be really cool is like you go to bed with your wallet, and in the morning you have more money in your wallet. I told the pizza man I have a gun in my hand. That's a first. All right, guys, are we going to Omegle? I've seen one ginger female and what, like 3 middle-aged men? Oh, and then the Muppet. What is he doing? France. France was in the middle of orgasming. Turkey, Iraq, Kirkuk, Mexico City. Why are all of their cameras are shaking? Sweden. Is it stupid to invest? Would it suck to have more money later? These are good, Finbear. If you go to sleep and you wake up with more money, what does that mean? Oh, dragging along here. Let's get a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Bum, bum, bum. Let's try Omegle. I agree. Let's do it. Exiting. Omegle. What's happening?
Pero acá, ano ready?
Hey, we both got red. It's 2:00 in the morning, meaning it's between.
Yo.
What's happening? It's between 3 and 4. Yeah.
5.
5?
It's 5.
In Cali, it's 5.
No, it's 8. Actually, it's 8.
I think it's 4 in Cali right now.
No,
And then it's 3 mountains.
no,
And then
it's 5.
it's 2 in Texas.
No, it's 11.
You're right. It's vice versa.
Yeah.
You're right. I'm wrong. Does your mom ever tell you that? You're right.
Yeah. Mommy. I'm adopted. Thank you for reminding.
Who's in the room with you? How many people am I talking to?
What the fuck? Why are you calling people? 7.
7?
Because we are in how do you say orfanato? Orphanation. We're like in those houses when moms leave their kids. Orphanage. I forgot because I'm Indian. I speak Indonesian. I'm sorry.
That was going nowhere anyway. Fast. You know? Yeah, I was Hex Element. I was counting the wrong way. I was being stupid. That's what you do when you get on stream, you know? Okay, so the rules, the guidelines, typically what happens is if it's a girl, she doesn't give a shit. If it's a group of girls, they don't give a shit at all. If there's a no-show of the face, no one gives a fucking shit. Typically, the best turnover is a middle-aged man, a college-age man, or a teenage man, a not yet sprouted man. But I got to figure out some way of wrestling the argument whenever I have them talking to me, and they're saying like, "Oh, I just don't care." Yeah, and guys with their chests is a no-go. Guys laying down is a no-go. And guys with their shirt off is a no-go. Sweet, it's a bros night. Shirt off. Chest. multiple people.
I have iPhone. I have iPhone. iPhone. क्या मच्छर लड़ रहे हैं?
ये वाला रहा था।
दिखा दे क्या भाव से दिखाएगा?
अंगली दिखाते अंगली दे। क्या वाला पीछे क्या है?
What is that? क्या गया दिखे? Which.com? Richard.
What's up?
Whoa. A chair. The Kingdom chair.
Yeah.
Where'd you get that?
Mexico,
Oh shit. So are you in Mexico or you just like bought it from Mexico?
Texas. So we got a lot of Mexicans selling stuff from Mexico.
Okay. Is it comfortable?
No, it's
Oh.
not. Got to put a lot of pillows down there, you know?
Oh yeah. I'm in a dining room chair, so
Oh, yeah. I don't think I hit next. I think it was that guy. But he didn't seem very energetic. What's up?
Hermano.
What kind of chair is that?
That's mighty fine setup. I love it.
Thanks. I can turn these accent lights anything I want, and that's a real candle over there. I didn't hit it. They did. I don't know what's going on.
Type of person now.
So, man.
That
See, that guy was a lazy fuck. You know, talking on his phone and not caring that other people were coming in and out. What's happening? God, he looks so lazy. What's happening? I'm annoyed with all the men out there. Let's complain about men.
Dude, let's talk about how you could give a man the world. You're literally his mom, his second mom. You drive him everywhere. You pay for everything. You give him nothing but loyalty, and he still shits on your name and still treats you with disrespect.
Wow, that sounds terrible.
Isn't it?
Especially when like you put up the finances. That means that you had to go acquire that from somewhere else, and that's new stuff brought into. And then of course your own body emotions, you know, and
Dude, like you're putting all your love and energy. And like first of all, and like lastly, like I look too good to be going through all that.
Oh, well, wait a minute. Is there a level of like how good you look as a human being to deserve respect?
That looks don't matter, but like my looks is just like a plus. But like, you know what I mean? Like I feel like that shouldn't be taken advantage of.
Well, have higher standards.
Oh, dude.
Immediately raise that fucking bar and don't take shit from people.
It's easier said than done, though.
Because you know how good things could be, but they just don't get there.
Bingo. Preach, dude.
Anybody who complains, like I hate to come in here and say like, hey, let's complain about men, but anybody who's complaining is guilty, because otherwise you'd be able to deal with, you know, otherwise you got everything in the up and up.
Holy
You're not wrong.
You're not wrong.
No, you're not wrong.
No, I'm agreeing with everything that you're saying.
If I didn't have any complaints, I wouldn't hate men. You know what I mean?
Well, what I'm getting at is like you're just as guilty for being in the situation where the advantage could be taken.
What do you mean by that?
You need to cut ties with people who don't treat you well. You need to raise your standards.
Yeah, I agree.
Like I literally have friends who hit up my cell phone and I give them excuses of like, you know, I'm focused on this, I'm focused on that. I don't have time to hang out with people who aren't going places.
Interesting.
So I don't allow like the bitch at the bar who says like, you're going to buy me a drink, right? Like you sat next to me. I don't want to hurt your feelings. So here, I threw a 20 on the bar and I leave before she takes a shot because I don't give a shit. Like some people would think that that's weak, but you know, I'm just in this situation where I'm just like, fuck it. I don't care. I don't care to impress. I am what I am.
Dude, you're speaking nothing but like facts.
Like
Facts on
facts,
top of
boys.
fucking.
Can you get out?
So I have an issue with being too real
Oh, my fault. You're good.
often. Like
Mhm.
sometimes people want to be entertained and, you know, a cool story, entertaining story, and like sometimes I'm always like too real. So
Mhm.
I struggle. Yeah, so I'm in the middle of Texas.
We're in Texas. We're in Texas also.
Oh, really? Okay. I see college is a tag that we have in common. I just put that there. Like it seems like it would show up if I didn't put it there.
Yeah.
Isn't that the case? How long have y'all been using Omegle?
Shit, for a minute, because we used to do this at Riley's house all the time.
So it's a
Since
fun
we're,
like girls' night thing.
Yeah,
It's like
just
What
'cause,
Strangers?
people are funny.
Right. I saw a Muppet earlier. That was pretty fun.
You did? Which Muppet?
He was small and red hair, and so he kind of looked like Elmo, but he wasn't Elmo.
That's not a Muppet though. That's Sesame Street.
Oh, right.
Muppets are like Miss Piggy and Kermit.
Well, he had his hand inside the thing instead of. That was just a distraction, right? Trolling would be funny. Did we see something on accident? All right, guys, we're almost done for the evening. We have like 3 people maximum. What's happening?
Oh my god.
You like my setup?
No.
Oh,
That's not what I was gonna say. Wow.
were you gonna call me ugly?
No, I was gonna call you ugly. I was
Okay.
gonna say your forehead is shiny.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like you're oily. Like I think you need to like, yeah, pat yourself dry or something.
Okay.
Yes.
Thanks.
Yes. All right. Bye.
See you in Texas.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, y'all were supposed to tell me that my forehead was oily.
Oh, nice chair, bro.
Thanks, man.
What's that shirt or something on the chair?
It's a cryptocurrency, hex.com.
Ah,
Have you seen
Okay.
it around?
no.
Okay. It's a token that you can earn interest on so you can grow your crypto.
Yeah, I know crypto. I have a few stuff in it. What? Oh, Hex. Oh, yeah. What? Milyen kriptonk van nekünk? Polkadot. Yeah, we have Polkadot in crypto right now. Yeah.
Well, look into this at some point. It's a good one.
We started basically yesterday. 2 days ago. Yeah, something like this. Yeah.
Let me give you the web address of the guy who created Hex.
Huh.
He's a influencer. He's a thought leader.
Huh. Sounds kind of nice. And you know what? I'll check it out. Because I'm in the mind that every new cryptocurrency is something that you should go on, because that's the first 2 weeks or 3 were really going up, and
So this one has been out for 2.5 years. So it's gone up and down and up and down and up and down. But it allows you to grow your crypto by earning interest, and that's what keeps people inside the coin because it's locked up and growing.
Yeah, and just as I said, I know crypto is like a roller coaster, but it's never going way down like a roller coaster. It's like it's always a bit, always a little bit up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the Bitcoin. Like everyone says, it's full of shit because in the last year it's went down half. But if you look at where it started, it's always like bring up, down, but not on the zero down. It's like it's a half down and then again full up, half down, full up. And so
Yeah. So this Richard Hart, he got into Bitcoin when it was $30.
Oh, yeah, I got you. Yeah.
And so he was around Bitcoin for 10 years, and he was thinking that Bitcoin could be better, so he made the HEX token. So that's what makes him special, is that he's analyzed all of crypto, and he's trying to fix problems with crypto.
And my favorite story that what I heard a few weeks ago, English dude had his laptop with Bitcoin, quite a few on it, and he had an ex who threw it out on a dump, and the guy convinced a German recovery team to buy the whole fucking garbage dump to salvage his laptop that his girlfriend threw out there. He went after that, because he has so much currency on the hard drive that the German company said that just for 10% of it, yes, we buy out the whole fucking garbage dump. We pay out the whole recovery process just for 10% of it.
Oh wow!
And it's like another famous there was a StarCraft event. The first prize was $500. Second prize was $250. The third prize was like 10 bitcoins. And back in the days, in the early 90s when it started, like 10 bitcoins, give me a signed shirt for it. No one give the shit. But now 10 bitcoins, give me that fucking island for it. Yeah. So the guy was like, I should recover it, and the German company said for that had not reserved that, but the paperwork for it. Yes, he had the bitcoins, like 200 something bitcoins on the laptop. So it's quite a large amount, and the German company said yes for 10%. Yeah, buy the fucking landfill and all that, and they are now in quite a hassle with that English. Not the company, that the government, to buy the whole landfill because they have their green sounded, and yes, we're gonna dig up in green manners, and even that is so fucking profitable for just this laptop. So I mean, it's fucking amazing how that few things that started out as a joke in like 10 or 20 years ago, now it's like you can buy islands and effectively nations with it. Yeah.
Well, the reason why those things are the way, they have the price to them, is because of people's belief in storing the value of money. So it's the people coming together to make the decision of, yes, we will store our value in that, or I will accept that for exchange whenever it is that, you know, you whatever, I have something that you want. So
it's basically the new gold standard.
It's similar to that, or
Sort of, yeah.
or a borderless currency.
Because you don't have the basically middleman, and it's the sort of because before fiat currency, which is debt based, it was like that. So you had gold bar divided up, and that was the currency. And now it's all in debt. So I want $1 million. Yes, they give me $1 million, but that's not a real thing. It's based on a bunch of other people who also want to take out money. So it's basically nothing. And crypto is based on not like gold on fixed thing, but also not like the fiat currency. So it's not debt based.
So what attracted me to this was that I could grow it by staking it and earning the interest. So there was no middleman whenever I acquire this and grow it.
That's the best part in crypto,
yeah. And that was the best thing about this, was that I go to the contract, the HEX contract, in order to stake it, and it's just me in the contract, so that I can grow it. And then so like whenever it's ready to mint, then I just go to the contract and I mint it, and now I have a much larger glob of crypto. So that's like a evolutionary step that's happened in the hex.com product.
My famous story about this with cryptocurrencies was the guy who bought bitcoins on the New York stock exchange, but in crypto. So, and then he exchanged it for Bitcoin, but in the Japanese stock exchange, because but the difference, and yes, as I said, no middleman. So the every what the fucking word is for the gain that you get, that's 100% gain effect. So there's no middleman like banks who charge you for exchange and shit like that, like with currency. Yeah,
I think I understand. Well, cool, man. Y'all have a great evening. It was great talking to you.
You too.
Thanks for speaking my language. Thanks for speaking English.
Where are you from originally?
Texas.
So
Texas.
But you don't. Sorry, you don't sound like a Texan. I heard like a, the stereotypical Texan shit.
I do say the word y'all.
Yeah. I mean,
you all.
Y'all. Yeah.
So y'all have a great night.
Thank you.
All right. What a nice guy. All right, I'm done. I'm just about out of it. Thanks for being here, Red Squirrel, Hex Element, Finbear, Trap earlier. I didn't even. I'll go around to that later. All right, guys. I'll see y'all. Sleep well, Hex Element. Peace. Oh yeah, so the websites that you could go to was ome.tv, omegle.com, and camsurf.com. Go get them, Hexicans. Go have fun. get better at socially conveying hex.